Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel Haro Hobby Gaming, and in this episode of If Echoes I'm gonna continue What If series. And in the second What If series, actually this is a request from our friend in Facebook, and this is What If series. What if Nightmares going to PVE solo? And yes, I'm gonna try to go with this Nightmare to the text or tier 10 Angel or Devil story 3, and we are gonna solo that story with this Nightmare, and we are gonna try how much or how strong this Nightmare if she is solo the tier 10 Angel or Devil 3 on the story 3. Of course, we are gonna warp at 0 and just stay there and killing everything, or maybe and defense against their attack. Okay, now let's do the proper introduction first with the Nightmare. If any of you still don't know what is the Sansha Nightmare, yes, this is his Nightmare battleships. Well, she can use 2 large drone, 6 high weapon slot, 3 middle slot, 7 low slots, 3 navigation rigs, and 3 combat rigs. Actually, this is defense ship, or maybe guardian battleship. But let's try with the PVE solo. For the roll bonus, can fit shield field modules. And for the second bonus was advanced large laser operation plus 10% large laser damage per level and plus 7.5% large laser tracking speed per level. And because of this advantage of this laser bonus, actually we can give a try with short range one. And for the next bonus was advanced battleship command bonus. We can get plus 30% afterburner velocity bonus. So it means if we have level 5 advanced battleship command, we can get plus 150% afterburner velocity bonus, and we can get plus 5% shield per level. Okay, so our navigation base is 175.45, and look at that flight velocity adjustment with just afterburner. We got flight velocity adjustment about 508%. If we calculate enough, I think it's about 900 or something. And it's very fast for battleship with afterburner. Okay, now let's go for the fitting explanation. For the high slot, we got Center C type large pulse laser. Our activation time about 6.56 seconds. It's okay. Optimal range 31.5. Accuracy fall of 6.75 kilometer. And we got 6 of them. And because this is actually a guardian ship, so the high slot is not large enough. Maybe the other battleship have 8 high slot and 7 high slot. This just have 6. Okay, for the middle slot we got PTC type small shield field module. Okay, why we use the small field module? Because they produce same shield resistance about 59%. You can look at that, but the fuel consumption, if we are going solo, the fuel consumption is just 100 gigajoules. So it means we just need a, a little plasmoids. And if we use the large one, it uses 1200 gigajoules per cycle. So it's crazy. Okay, for the next was Predator Stasis Baby Fire, MK7 Ogre. Okay, for the low slots, we got full defense and attack. but we got battery because we are going solo. Sentusi type large afterburner, Kisi type large capacitor battery, two Sentusi type large shield booster, two Pitsi type adaptive invulnerability field, and one heat sink. Okay, for the combat tricks, look at what we got. We got laser burst Cyrator 3, core defense charge economizer 3. So this is something new I added to this combat tricks. This is shield boost amount bonus 30%. So this is actually can be a lot better than the armor repair recovery. Armor repair recovery is about 1300, and if we equip this to our combat models, we got our shield boost amount about 1188. So it's a lot. And the last was anti-thermal screen and reinforce of 3. So our defense is 100,000, 53,256. Our thermal resistance 52, kinetic 40, explosive resistance 55. Of course, because we are gonna try this with angel or devil, we just need 3 resistance of this: thermal resistance, kinetic resistance, and explosive resistance. And the navigation rig was capacitor control circuit, and semiconductor memory cell 3. Okay, now we already go the outside of Zeta, and because this is test server, we can spawn anything in this Zeta, dead space or anomalies or anything. So let's go to the angel or devil 3 to test the capabilities of this nightmare. Let's just swap at 0. So the first battle was 9 enemies. Okay, let's see if we turn on our full defense. We got defense about 419,152, and our resistance is like that. Actually, it's a little nice. Okay. So our demonstration is about 80, 40, 191, 68. Okay, first battleship kills. Boom. Okay, now let's try to hit this, give this laser. Okay, where is that? Let's just approach at 30. If we are big, if we are this close, let's just approach that with our afterburner and go straight to them until about 10 kilometers. Okay, let's do that. Boom, boom, just like that. So we cannot pull away from our gadget with the large weapons because, yeah, you know, the tracking speed for large weapon is very small. So I think our capacitor is not holding up. So that's why we need battery help. And if we turn on our heatsink, let's see. Okay, our DPS is goes up to 1593. Okay, and oh yeah, if we turn on our afterburner, look at our navigation, it goes up to 980.58. So it's very fast for battleships. So the contradictive of laser is after it turns to armor, I mean if the enemies we hit is shield is depleted and we hit the armor, it cuts about 50% damage. Look at that. We just have damage about 3500, and if it goes to hull, it goes up again to 5000. Okay, last enemies from the first wave. Okay, first wave done. And this is the second wave with 11 enemies. Let's go. Let's go kill the easiest one first. Okay, which okay that home. So if you know the mechanic of the firing alignment, you don't have to be concerned about the tracking speed. Because look at this, if you are just approach the enemies and goes straight line to your enemies, you can just hit your enemies easily. Even the enemies is frigates or destroyer who have small signature. So it's all about knowledge and experience. Experience is your best friend in a course, but please just be careful if you are doing anything reckless in if echoes, because there's many player quit in last days because maybe they don't know if they blow their ship in PVE or PvP, they can get the ship back, but they have insurance system, and before before that's 8 touchdown, you can have compensate at fast way claim, and that's every 2 weeks, I think. And you can get your ship in PvE but not in PvP. It's take a long time to kill a battleships. And yes, you must be careful if you are forget to turn off your shield booster. Your capacitor will be whacked and depleted very fast. Okay, the last enemies is very far from us. Okay, let's approach him and shoot him. Okay. And the tips if you are using battery, turn on as soon as the cooldown is go off. Yes, if the cooldown is turn on, I mean you can turn on again, just turn on. So your capacitor will be full at origin and you just use the additional capacitor from the capacitor batteries. Yes. Okay, nice. The last enemies of the second wave. Boom. Okay, third wave is 14 enemies. Okay, nice. Actually, I don't know if this is my device or the Iveco's game because I think it's a bit lag or stutter. But actually, the performance of my phone is not dropping. I don't know why. Okay. Okay. So you can see killing frigates and destroyer is not a problem for these battleships if you know the way to kill them. Oh, sorry. Forgot to approach this tracer. Okay. Boom. Done. Boom. Done. As the small fry, or we can call them frigates and destroyer, is gone. And we don't need to worry if we want to warp out or maybe escape. You can say escape from the dangerous situation. So the tips or strategy for the high tier where enemies is always kill their frigates or destroyer, because the frigates and destroyer is mm, they are the one who using the warp scrambler or warp disruptor. So that's why we need to kill them first. And if you look at our shield, we don't we don't need to worry much about our shield. Okay, our activation time for this laser is about 5.32 seconds. Yes, it's good for large weapon, of course. Okay, good. Let's just kill the cruiser first. Okay, you can see if I'm just using shield booster. If we are turn on our capacitor battery, yes, it's just to reserve of capacitor more. Because the capacitor use, if we turn on our capacitor battery, is the additional capacitor. So we don't need to worry about our capacitor. Okay, nice. So, uh, maybe the next series is from what if we are struck by the neutralizer, or maybe what if we shoot tank with Belgorn. Yeah, let's let's try to find out. But if you have advice, or if you suggest anything to me, I'm gladly accept it. Like the request from our friend is Facebook here. I made this immediately. If I have time to make this, I'm gladly made it. They are asking me what if we use the nightmares in PVE solo in Tier 10 story. because he never see anyone sharing their content about Nightmare's solo PvE with high tier story like this. In here, this is Angel or Devil. Um, I think the hardest story and the easiest is Sweet Poison. That is very easy for capable ship, and even in our cards, we are running Angel or Devil, not solo. Because it takes lot of time to solo the Angel of Devil, because they are split into 3 battles, and each battles is consists of many battle, and yes, that's take a lot of time if you are going solo. Okay, the last enemies of the third wave. Okay, our capacitor is running smooth. We are steadily at 70%. Boom. Last enemies of the third wave done. Okay, the fourth wave is 22 enemies. Okay, now let's see. There is Elite Kitty. Okay, lock, lock, lock. Okay, let's just unlock this. Okay, let's kill the easiest one first, I think. What? Okay, this one first, I think. We are being target painter by 6 enemies. Yes, that's crazy. Okay, boom. Okay, boom. turn on our shield booster. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. Okay. So this one is we must get close, I think, to 14 approach because he is orbiting us from 30 kilometers. So let's approach. Okay, that's crazy. Maybe let's approach to 36. Okay. Okay, I think we have difficulty here. Okay, let's just kill. Let's just kill somebody else. Okay. Yes. I think this is the difficulty. The difficult situation from this angel or devil. The enemies is orbiting us from 30 kilometers and they are using micro drive. Okay. And the resistance is very nice too. You can look at that Cyclone. Elite is the Cyclone 2 Guardian. Oh, it is using Shield Booster. Sorry. Adaptive Field Invulnerability, I think. Because our damage is cut by almost 50%, I think. Look at that. It's just 1300 damage. Okay. Yes, it take a very long time to kill one elite cyclone guardian. Uh, okay. So, yes, I think this is the main difficulty or the main problem for our ship. Uh, if the enemies is like that rapture with orbiting range about 30 and they are using micro warp drive, of course we can't do anything about that and we can hit and we can our speed is not can keep yeah our speed cannot keep with their orbital speed. Yes, so okay, so that's the main problem for this what if series, and yes, we already know the problem now, and that's why we need to group with our friends to finish this angel or devil. Okay, I think our video will be finished today, and I hope you liked my video, and if you like my video, please press like on my video, and if you want anything to be reviewed by me or anything to be tested, because on the live server maybe you afraid your ship gonna explode, you can just tell me what's the specification of the ship you want to tell, or you want to test on the comment section or on my Facebook. I'm regularly sharing my video on the official sorry on the page or group of if echoes, and you can message me there and just let me know. Okay, and that's it, that's this the finish of this video, and the main conclusion for this battle is this: the elite, we can keep up with the speed of the elite cruiser, and yes, that's very troublesome. Okay, and thank you for watching my video, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to support us. And once again, thank you for watching my video, and see you on the next video. Bye bye.